Hello, my name is Rain Sant. Everyone has some sort of special skill or talent or something that they're naturally gifted at. Sometimes that's school and extracurriculars, sometimes some type of sport, or it could just be a random talent. But I'm sure you can relate at a time that you've just naturally been able to do something without really any kind of effort. Um, Despite these gifts, some people can always be upstaged or pushed behind by someone else's determination and hard work. For the last 15 years, I've been in the dance world and I've seen and experienced these effects of hard work and seen people who work extremely hard push past those who are naturally talented and gifted. Um, Personally, I do my best to be a hard worker and be one of these people who can surpass those who don't really put in that effort because they are naturally talented. Many people who are naturally gifted excel, but they can quickly be surpassed by these people who work if they do not also continue to work. I'm going to highlight two different examples where this is shown. First being the fable by Aesop, The Hare and the Tortoise, and additionally my own personal life. Even though that my story isn't necessarily complete because I'm still working to this day. But to begin, I'd like to focus on Aesop's fable, The Hare and the Tortoise. In the fable of The Hare and the Tortoise, um, many people know it, many people know the story, but I'd like to kind of emphasize what the morals are. As told by the Library of Congress's website, The Aesop for Children, it was retrieved on March 13th. The story is a tale about a race between the tortoise and a hare. Knowing the story, or without knowing the story actually, it may seem clear that the hare is going to win because tortoises are known for being slow. Um, but this doesn't necessarily follow what we may originally think. In the midst of the race, the hare got extremely confident and decided to go take a nap, and it allowed the tortoise to catch up and actually win the race because by the time the hare woke up, the tortoise had basically reached the finish line. But by this short story, it demonstrates that hard work will beat talent if the talent gives up and allows for room for the hard work to pass them. But I'd also like to focus a bit more on a realistic experience that doesn't talk about animals or the personification of animals. Personally, I've been dancing for 15 years. I love dancing, but it's never been a natural thing for me. Most people have something that's easy for them. It'll be like turns, flips, leaps, jumps, anything of that sort, but I've never really had any of that. Um, so I've had to work very hard in every single one of those categories in order to succeed. Um, what I struggled with the most at one point was finding the determination to work hard because these people who were naturally gifted were always at the top, and it really impacted my confidence. But after a while, I was able to see that dedication will push me further. And to this day, I see the hard work and the results of what I've been doing for the last couple years. And I'm now working at the studio and able to teach others. And yeah, at the end of the day, anybody with a natural talent will always lose to a hard worker. Thank you. Are there any questions?